I have a question for you.
Yeah.
2024, Trump versus DeSantis.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, what do you want to happen? Number two, what do you think will happen?
It's a great conversation. We've had it many times. I don't think it's pretty. I think it's going to be ugly. I think it's this is a part where I'm going to kind of agree with you on, give you something that you're going to be able to talk about. I think there could be a civil war on the Republican side. I don't think it will be pretty. And I think if a DeSantis or a Trump is wise, specifically more on the DeSantis side, you have to do negotiations up front before 2024 comes around. Meaning, my camp is sitting down with Trump's camp right now having conversations to see if we can do anything here. Because if Trump comes out doing what Trump's going to do, it's going to be, you know how Bernie came out calling out Biden, calling out Warren, calling out all that stuff? But guess what Bernie did at the end of the day? He broke the back and he
fell in line.
He did.
Yeah.
There's no way this is going to happen.
Who's the favorite right now between Trump and DeSantis?
DeSantis is.
So you agree with me? I've been having this debate with people.
In the Republican Party, you think DeSantis is the favorite?
Oh, we got a disagreement. So you think Trump's
in the
favorite?
Republican
Yes, in the Republican primary.
In the Republican
Vegas
primary.
odds. If we're talking Vegas odds, Vegas put DeSantis at the top, then it's Biden, then it's Trump.
No,
Vegas
and I'm
odds?
saying in the Republican primary, Trump
I think
versus
it's
DeSantis.
Trump to lose.
You think it's his
Correct.
to lose. I
Yes.
totally disagree now.
Okay.
I think DeSantis is the favorite right now. Trump has...
I hope you're right, Kyle.
I think a lot of people...
What I
right.
said to you, I'm giving you Vegas odds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Trump is 2, DeSantis is 1, and 3 is Biden.
Trump is 2, DeSantis is 1.
And these are the odds that I trust. These are the polls that I trust, by the way.
Newsom is
Vegas.
4th, by
I
the
don't
way.
disagree with you.
I'm telling you. Not Pew, not
so-
Rasmussen, Quinnipiac, Vegas, baby.
So let me give you... Here's the problem with Trump electorally.
Yeah.
In the 2018 election, Republicans got hammered. He was the face of the party.
In the midterm, you mean, or 2016?
Yes, 2018 in the midterm.
Midterm,
Yes.
got it.
In the 2020 election, Republicans got hammered. Trump was the top of the ticket.
Trump hasn't won since 2016 is what you're about to say.
That is exactly right.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the candidates who were most tied to him, Doug Mastriano, Carrie Lake, all the ones that were the most Trumpian,
The election
ones
deniers
denying
got
the
pummeled,
election,
yes.
they got hammered. Then meanwhile,
Correct.
you look at a Republican like Kemp in Georgia, who is not an election denier. He won, and he won comfortably. Okay?
Larry Hogan in Maryland.
So we're talking about, honestly, I think he lost a step. I think he lost more than one step, Trump did. I mean, if you see him over on Truth Social now, he can't shut up about the 2020 election. It's nonstop. They rigged it. They stole it. It's grievance 24/7. He's not talking about what he wants to do with the country. He's not going after the elites. He is the whiny elite. He said the other day, terminate the Constitution on social media. And all DeSantis has to do is sit back and chill and let Trump self-destruct. And by the way, he's plotted his way along brilliantly for a right-wing primary, because he did that thing the other day where it was like a round table event with a bunch of vaccine skeptical people. The right-wing base loved that. There was something else that he did, which I'm blanking on at the moment, but he's been plotting his way around perfectly where he's not pro-Trump, he's not anti-Trump, he's just sort of Trump agnostic and doing his own thing. And a lot of people are leaving Trump and going to DeSantis. I think he's the favorite for the Republicans.
What I think you're saying is the magic he had in 2015, 2016 is gone.
It's gone.
I don't think anybody would disagree with you on that.
Believe it or not, there are people. I've had this debate with Crystal. I've had this debate with Sagar, and I love both of them. But they've held strong to this day. Like, no, he's still the Don.
Well, that's for 25% of the country and 40% of the Republican base. That's great. That might win you a primary. That's not going to win you a general election. I'm sorry. How do you lose to a walking corpse like Joe Biden?
Joe Biden is literally dead.
Because you're that toxic of a candidate.
Correct.
But let me go back. Let me go back to the point I was trying to make to you. So why did DeSantis all of a sudden get, he went from winning by 34,000 votes in 2018, barely winning by 34,000 votes, to now 1.5, 1.6 million votes. What did he do to become the best governor in all of America, plus minus votes? That's a form of trust, including Miami-Dade County. What did he do to become the #1 governor in America?
Well, I would say, first and foremost, name recognition is huge. He's now the second biggest Republican name in the country behind Donald Trump. So I think that's a big part of it.
But how do you get that name, I think is what he's asking.
Because honestly, I think the media is not nearly as anti-DeSantis as they were anti-Trump. And he sort of gets...
You got to give him credit, though.
No,
if he's...
No, but I disagree with him. So I'm not trying to hide from it or whatever.
Yeah,
I understand that he did things that some people like. I don't like the things that he did. For example, he's against raising the minimum wage, even though 60% of Florida voters said they want to raise the minimum wage. He's against legalizing marijuana. He said it smells putrid, so it probably shouldn't be legalized. These are things I just disagree with. Now, where I will agree with you, there's politics and there's policy. On policy, I don't agree with him at all. On politics, I think he's a very good politician, and he's dangerous, and he could get elected.
So with all the craziness taking place, I believe future looks bright. If you believe future looks bright, get your latest Future Looks Bright hat of Valuetainment. It says Future Looks Bright here, Future Looks Bright here. We got them in white, we got them in black, we got them in red. Our black on black sold out. These are about to sell out. If you haven't ordered one yet, we had a person in Michigan, bought one, then he bought 3. Then when those 3 people weren't in the office, they had to order 58 of them because people wanted the Future Looks Bright hat, especially during times like this, because ain't nobody saying Future Looks Bright. To order your Future Looks Bright hat, click over here. And to watch the entire podcast, click here. Take care, everybody.